All right, we have April 6th. We have one more. It's Saturday. One more package here before I have to take off. I got a few minutes here, and then I have to go. What is this? Where's this from? This is from New Jersey. Cedar Grove, New Jersey, Little Falls Road. I saw a version of this on Joe Rogan. And warning, consult a physician before using Oxyflow. If you smoke and have medical conditions, discontinue immediately if you have experienced pain or discomfort. For more information, go to Oxyflow, and disclaimer, please scan the card. So thank you for purchasing Oxyflow, for being part of the wellness journey. To express our gratitude, 25% off your next order. Please scan the QR code. Thank you, 25. So you guys can scan that. You get 25% off. You can take a picture of that. Take a picture of that. Respiratory resistance exercise description. Insert the mouthpiece in your mouth and engrave the word top on top bottom of the mouthpiece. Bite it upward on the inside of the mouthpiece and fix it in place. Inhale and exhale while adjusting the impedance valve to select the desired level of respiratory resistance, making it challenging but uncomfortable. Turn the valve to the left for greater resistance, plus, and to the right for less resistance, negative. Once you have set the desired resistance level, do the following 3 steps. Without taking the cigarette holder out of your mouth. Inhale slowly through the mouthpiece as deeply as possible. Hold your breath for a few seconds. Slowly exhale through the mouthpiece until you are almost out of breath. Take the machine out of your mouth and breathe normally until you resume breathing. Then repeat the above exercise 10 to 15 times to complete a group of 2 to 4 sets per day. For athletes, please make additional settings immediately before starting any sports activities: walking, running, swimming, cycling, boating, etc. Do this exercise in a well-ventilated space. If you smoke, please do not do this exercise. If you have any health conditions, please do not share your device with others. For your specific condition, consult your doctor about this exercise. Cleaning instructions: please clean with warm water after use. Okay, so resistance breathing training. What is resistance breathing training? Resistance breathing training refers to breathing training method of applying certain resistance during exhalation to avoid and reduce the premature closing of the small airway in the diseased area or deceased area. Improve ventilation reduce the residual air volume in the lung, and also play the role of training respiratory muscles, improving lung capacity, and strengthening lung capacity and endurance. So this is the apparatus. How to break the sports bottleneck. Exercise and strengthen the lungs muscles, and exercise the respiratory muscles in the lungs in an anti-resistance training mode. With the resistance adjustment, you can adjust the resistance. Ultra breathe helps you provide appropriate resistance during the deep inhalation of the abdomen and diaphragm, effectively and rapidly strengthening the rapid muscle, improving the virtual capacity, and increase the endurance of the respiratory efficiency during high intensity exercise. When using a breathing trainer, you can adjust different resistances and adhere to it every day. When you're using it, you should breathe slowly and deeply as possible to feel the contraction and the relaxation of the diaphragm. You will quickly improve your breathing efficiency and break through the bottleneck that has been bothering you for a long time. In some students, after 6 weeks of breathing training, the 1500 meter in the was shortened by 9.63 seconds in average, and the oxygen intake increased by 9.9. Many professional athletes will also add breathing training to their schedules to comprehensively enhance their physical fitness and performance. So it helps athletes, singers, middle-aged and old people, teenagers, yoga, bodybuilding. Let these breathing problems be a thing of the past. Shortness of breath, breathing out your mouth, poor breathing, coughing. I don't know what that is. Muscular dystrophy. I don't know. Anyway, I guess what you do take it out, breathe normally again, inhale slowly through the mouthpiece and as deeply as possible, hold the breath for a few seconds, slowly exhale through the mouthpiece until you're almost out of breath. Take the mouthpiece out of your mouth and breathe normally until you resume breathing. Then repeat the process above exercise 10 to 15 times to complete a group of 2 to 4 sets. So I guess you just keep doing that until you get tired of doing it. So basically, it just, every time it's just a valve. So if you open it, it's easier. If you close it, it's harder. So you can do it to where you can't close the valves, you can't breathe at all, or you can make it even all the way out, it still has resistance. Feels like you're breathing through a straw. It feels like, you know, when you're snorkeling and you got to breathe through that tube. That's what it feels like, but you can adjust it down to where it's like, it feels like you're breathing through a tiny straw. So I'm going to try this for a while, see if I see any results from it, but it makes sense. It increases your muscles to inhale and exhale. So, and this is very simple. This is the least expensive one and the smallest, because they have other ones on the market that are big and more expensive. But basically it's just a valve with a, you could probably make one of these out of a couple valves you buy at Home Depot and a mouthpiece from a snorkel. Like take a snorkel and then glue on a valve, cut the snorkel in half, put a valve in there, and you probably have something really similar. So, but if you don't want to do all that, you can buy this. I'll leave a link in the description. They're not that much, but I figure you could probably make these for less than, I don't know, $5 and sell them for 30, 40 bucks. Some of them are selling for $39.95. So a lot of markup in this. The packaging probably costs more than the product. It's just getting it out there. So, but anyway, good idea. I bought it. I mean, I didn't buy the more expensive one, but there's plenty of knockoffs out there. So just choose the one you like, and hopefully it'll work for you. If you're, I notice like when I'm doing jiu-jitsu or type of events, like that's the first thing. Like my muscles, my endurance is fine, but not getting enough oxygen. You always run out of breath. So endurance training, if this can increase your endurance training to where you can overcome another opponent because you have more oxygen in and out, it could be a difference in a match. Or, you know, extreme scenario, if you're in a desperate situation and you have more oxygen in your attacker, you're going to come up on the upper hand, because if you can move quicker and you can basically do the next move or do the next thing, the next attack before your opponent, you're going to be number one. Even in wrestling, if you run out of gas, even in fighting, if you look at any MMA match where one opponent runs out of gas, I don't care how strong they are, I don't care what they can do, if you're exhausted and you can't pick up your arms, the other littler guy is going to tear you up. So I think this is a pretty good idea, and everybody should have the most, you know, you want to build yourself up and be the best athlete you can, and you know, you never know when that situation is going to come. So you should probably be in your best shape, be able to run, be able to work out, be able to lift your own body weight, be able to defend yourself, and be able to breathe. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and Cyber Monday. See you on the next one.